and welcome to the show. We are here on GTA 5 today with another race. We have got the 190Z is going to go running around this circuit, and we have a collection of vehicles parked somewhere. Yes, oh, hello. I was not paying any attention over there. Are we playing climb around on the pipe, apparently? Oh, we've got someone in a bush. You are not going to be able to get... Oh, you got out of there. Fair play. 1 minute we're supposed to be going racing. I think we're going to go racing from this. Gliska's off. We're off! We've started a smidge early, but we are good to go here. As is the usual tradition, and somebody's had a big crash at turn 1. They went onto 2 wheels. They almost fell over. Oh, we've got a bump as well from behind in all of that. Right. Gliska has got a little bit of a march in this one. We're going to have to be careful through there. That is it's a quick corner. There's a nasty curb on the inside that gets in a lot of trouble. We're going to try and sweep around the outside there. Does not quite work. We can kind of get a good amount of... We'll get to the inside here anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we've got a good amount of momentum, but we just couldn't quite make it work on the exit. We actually got a good corner there, but we've got no slipstream of anybody, so we get passed by everything. We slip to 5th, although it's going to be 3 wide again through here, although it's hairpin coming up. Going to have me along around the long way. Here we go, get in the draft, get in the draft, get in the draft to Scotty's car. Sneak that outside pass, make the outside pass worse. Danger Man's so busy fighting with Brazen, and they are going to get the work, get the move done. We're going to cut back underneath. We get a good run all the way up the hill here. We're going to be on the outside. We always chop the nose off Danger Man's car. We had to really fight to catch that one. Oh, did I get it? But no, I just got it sideways on the curb. We're fine. We've got away with it. We slipped to 4th. It's no problem. We can hopefully sit in the... Gliska went to the pit lane. Ah, was that the pit lane for the jump start? That might be the pit lane drive-through penalty for the for the sneaky jump start. Fair enough. Took the penalty. Right. It wasn't really it wasn't the biggest jump start we've ever seen in one of these. We might have given Brazen that was the lightest bump and run I think you could manage to do in GT. I mean, there is the witness mark on the bonnet of my car. I can't really hide. It was a tiny little bit of a bump and run. Brazen will get us. It will catch back up in that one. Just misjudging about the speed I had going on through that corner. We're going to be all back in a line here. So, Scotty leads from Danger Man. We're going to carry too much speed through there. I had to have a big lift mid-corner. But we do get away with... We get a good slingshot out of the turn. We'll sit in the draft. We might actually... We can have a big fire at the inside here. We really want to get across. I just didn't quite know where the braking was going to be for that one. That hairpin there is super dangerous. We get a nice cutback underneath the green machine. And it is not quite going to work. Or is it? No, not quite. We're going to sit back into the draft now as we run up this next section. It is side by side. We bobble where we hit the big concrete pipe in the middle and lose a whole bunch of momentum. Don't hit that. Team Orange is here. Hello, Blakey. You know what? If you want to go past and I want to go back into the slipstream, this looks like a good plan. There's been a tangle up ahead between these two cars. If we can time this right, we can try and slingshot, get Blakey a draft, bring the other Team Orange car with us. There we go. Team Orange are working together. Normally, we end up crashing into one another completely by accident, but this time around, we are going to try working together. Well, we always try working together. Teamwork. Well, someone's managed to blow up. I'm not quite sure how that one was achieved, but well done. Teamwork, good. Oh, bugger. Now we're going to get past by everything. Let's not go 4 wide down here. Danger Man's going to back out of that. That's such a tight line through there, you'll never carry any speed. At least I've got some semblance of a sensible line going on. Oh, no, don't end up in the back of the orange car. We have to have a massive break mid-corner. That's going to let Brazen sneak the way past to the inside down here. Brazen shoots through the corner. Can't get it stopped in time, though. Ends up in the wall. We're going to have a look around here. Maybe get a good run up the hill now. We're going to sit in the draft behind Team Orange. This is my favourite corner on the track, actually, although I've never really had a chance to get it properly right so far. We have a good run this time around, although not going to get a run there. We tried. We had a little look. We had a little bobble to the inside. Right, here we go. In the draft of nothing. Nope, Blakey's gone. Blakey's got too far away before I can get the draft going on. Danger Man's got nothing happening for me here. Here comes the draft. It's way, way, way too late for me here. towards the start-finish line. It's not the final lap of the race, though, of course. We've still got plenty of time to go. We're going to slingshot our way through. Brazen comes shooting into the lead at turn 1. We're going to hold our line through here. Brazen can't quite get it turned in. Scotty may have run wide and hit a tree, may have got assistance. Didn't see, only saw the end of that crash, the aftermath, if you will. Brazen's going to go around the outside. I'd say that's fair enough. Sensible manoeuvre. We're going to now duck underneath as we crisscross through the next corner. Blakey is here as well. I think Danger Man and Scotty may have got together slightly. That might be why they've dropped back. It's a 3-car battle for the lead. It probably won't remain that. Yeah, there's Danger Man and Scotty a little further back. We are going to run side by side through here. Blakey is still on the outside. Oh, there's a gap in the middle. There's a gap through the middle of this one. We're still 3 wide on the exit. No one's really able to make this pass stick. We have finally got it, but I can't really move across. Pretty sure there's a car on the inside through there. There wasn't. Brazen had backed out of it, which I wasn't to know. Problem is, you want to be looking behind you want to be looking everywhere, but you can't because you've got to still be looking forward as well to make sure you know where you're going. You're positioning your car where you want to and all that. We come out onto the start-finish straight, and we do have the lead of the race. Now, the run to the start-finish line here is massive, and, well, we'd get absolutely slaughtered if that had been the final lap of the race. So, that many cars, if there's 2 cars battling, you might actually have them slipstream you, and then you can repass them before the line. Possible, but with that many cars, there's so much momentum going on from other vehicles that actually this is not really going to work. See, we lost a stack of time in all of that, but we'll see how it goes come the final. I mean, we can make plans, and it's all very well and good, but the final lap, all sorts of different things happen. Also, cars generally a bit more aggressive, moving around. That was a huge dive bomb. Brazen saw it at the last second. I will give space for the cars on the inside. That was a bit of an unintentional dive bomb, which got caught out by the amount of slipstream that we had going on. We're back to 4 wide almost down here. Blakey's caught back up as we fight. It's now 3 wide through this next corner. No, Danger Man backs out of it. We have the inside now for the hairpin. We can kind of stack everybody up. Although I get a kick of oversteer. Scotty gets a good run on the exit and uses the curb to sneak away from us here. We're bobbling the curb as Brazen's alongside us. There is way too many cars in a tidy space. Is another good run for us up against Scotty. Maybe we can sneak this around the outside here. It's brave if we can. It's a good pass if we can make it work. The only issue is, of course, we're now onto the start finish. Now, I'll do this on this lap because, A, we're still trying to see, we're still trying to learn what might happen if we do this. We fall back into a second place, and we almost get the toe. So that, again, with the same number of cars all close together, and that's a completely different outcome. As I said, you can plan as much as you bloody like, and it doesn't really matter because it's different almost every single time. You probably don't want to be leading coming out there, although if you're far enough away and everyone fights further back, you might still get it. Brazen with the mega run. Gliska's turned up. Gliska served Scotty into that corner. Gliska turned up with a lot too much speed. I mean, that's what I did to Brazen, only slightly less on the extreme. I think Gliska's drop back to wait for Scotty on the mega punt. It's really easy to be. You saw how much speed Brazen had to the outside, and if you get caught firing down the inside there, you are going to be in an awful lot of trouble. We have got the lead of the race. It's very busy behind me. If me and Brazen are clever here, we could potentially pull away. We could potentially try and stay out of trouble. We've got Team Orange car for backup. We always try and work together if we can. So, are we too close to Brazen here? Yeah, that's a terrible timing for that run. Impega's come to join us in this. I mean, could we sneak this down the curb? Maybe. I think we'd still get repassed. So, that's the other alternative. If you lead, get past, you can repass. Blakey didn't quite get involved and has shot to the lead now. Impega's joining in. So, we're trying almost every different possible scenario. All the scenarios that are played out so far, none of them I win. We're going to the cheesy Avengers quote of the however billion scenarios and only one. Yeah, there's only one that I win, apparently so far. None of them that have been tested are the one that win. Brazen shoots down that inside again. We're going to get that good exit. We've still got Blakey and Impega hanging around. Blakey thought about having a look, changed his mind. I didn't actually get turned in very well through there. We had to check up as I was heading towards the wall. Impega is to the inside, to the far inside. I'm going to get blocked. Impega uses Brazen to pick a little bit there. Oh, there's contact! It was actually initiated a little bit by just too many cars in too smaller a space. Scotty and Gliska have joined us here. The big fight is going on between all of us. here as we run in 6th position. Now Gliska's pinged off the wet fence. Dangerman's here, Ewan's here. There's 8 cars for the lead. Liam's going to make it 9 cars for the lead by the end of the race here. Dangerman slides all the way up the hill. I mean, we're as far back as we've ever been at the moment. Can we get a good run here? Can we get a good draft? We've got one more lap to go after this. This is not looking great for me, but you never know. We're in 8th. We're in the fight either way. We get a big pull behind Dangerman's car. We're up to 5th now. Here we go. 5 cars, well, all within a second of each other. It might be probably more than that. Probably got the top 9 covered by a couple of seconds, if that. We get a good run. Gliska's going to try and find the middle. There's nowhere to go in all of this. We're still 3 wide on the exit. Impega gets through. Blakey has a look. Now, no one's going to be yielding here. No one's going to be giving any... people are going to be given room, but people aren't going to be as kind. You don't have time to rectify mistakes here. We get pinged off the nose of Brazen's car. It's 3 wide. Blakey's going to have to lift on that tight line, otherwise we'll just understeer off towards the cars on the outside. And Pega leads from Scotty. Scotty takes that lead away, actually, down towards his next corner. We get a huge slipstream tow. We're over the fence. We're over the fence. It's all gone wrong. We're going backwards towards the hairpin, and it has fallen apart for us. The massive tow at the wrong time really caught my car out there. I just couldn't get it stopped. I knew we had a big run, but there was just there's always no braking for me. I could not get my car slowed down towards that corner, and sure enough, we ended up on the wall. If I had gone any other way, we would have been fine. If we could have just bounced off the wall, if we could have just landed it a little bit better, it would have been golden. But as it was, we pinged off the wall the wrong way. We're going to get a draft on Longbow. We may get 9th in the end. Team Orange, it fell apart for a little bit in this. Longbow may actually repass us. Can't quite do it. Gets close. Oh, gives us a little nudge. Can't quite do it. But, final lap mistake. Couldn't get it slowed down in time. Up until then, that had been a manic, brilliant race indeed. Fastest lap will go to Chris, down in 13th place. Might be something to do with a lot of us up the front making a big old mess of things. But that was good fun. Really good track. Very entertaining cars to drive. So, we go for our next race here with the Alfa Romeo, the Komoda. Komodo? No, wait. I don't remember which one it is. I'm just going to call it the Giulia because it is a wonderful car, I think, anyway. But it was since we've raced this one. Anyway, 8 laps around here once more. I'm going to try and not throw it in the wall on the final lap. Didn't realise Scotty was going to... I was going to go to that side expecting car to shoot down the middle, and they did not. So we almost pushed Scotty off. Thankfully, we didn't. Just didn't quite realise the car was going to be there. We're going to be... in trouble is what we're going to be through there. We're going to bounce across the pipe. We're going to not murder the back of Impega's car. The brakes are better on this than it was in the 190Z. That much is for sure. Brazen is to the inside. Brazen gets a twitch. We get a twitch as well for all of that stuck on the outside. We're going to get a really good run down here. And this is where it all went wrong last time with the 190Z. We are to the inside. I don't know whether Gliska got bumped from behind or it was the bump I gave to Scotty that transfer. I don't know. There was a little bit of bumping. There was a little bit of trading of paint. Scotty didn't know, I think, that we were on the outside through there. We've fallen to 10th. This pack is already very busy here. This is a lot of cars in a very small space of road. Impega and Blakey got a little bit connected. Again, we've had a lot of sort of like half spins. They've got a few twitchy cars along the way, but nothing too terrible. There's a lovely gap for us to just fire the orange machine through here. Liam didn't know we were there. That's what was going on that one. We get the mega run all the way to the first corner. We will take the lead of the race. Briefly, I saw something was in the air pointing backwards. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign in all of that. Right, we think about having a go to the inside of Scotty. I lost the back end. If I'd committed to that, I think I would have just pile drive the back of the car. We're going on the brakes again. I'm not quite close enough. I'm close enough to have a very big accident. I'm not quite close enough to actually put my car where I need it to be for an overtake. I would have been better off just following through the corners. Here we go. To the outside of Scotty's vehicle. We are going to move ourselves up into second place on the exit. We do. We clear that. There's a big slide from somebody in the background. Scott gets a really good run off the hairpin, and I've got nowhere to go. Scotty gets into the back of Impega. They both go, well, Impega goes round, ends up round parked in front of Scotty's car. That's going to gift us the lead. I'm hoping no one's going to have a dive through that corner. I don't even think anybody really ever wants to have a dive through that corner. I think it's too... If you had to go through there, you'll just get repassed down the start-finish straight anyway, so it's almost like, is it really worth going for it? We're going to get a good secondary tow, but again, this is all about positioning ourselves, learning what we can do in that run to the finish line, although we saw last time out it changes every bloody time. We are to the inside of Liam. Liam does end out a little bit wide across the bumps, so there are bumps to stop the track extending over there. They're not going to completely wreck your race, you're just going to lose a little bit of time being jumped around on them. We're going to be sat in the middle, aren't we? Down here, we're going to have to go on the brakes. Scotty fires it all the way up the inside. We cut back underneath. It's a really good cutback for us, only we're going to have nowhere to go through this next corner. Oh, hello. Everyone slid through there up in front of me. Thankfully, we were wise enough, we were in a good enough position to make this work. We are going to duck back around. We will come out of all of this in second. I think we'll get the run off the corner compared to Brazen. Indeed we do. Right. No, big slide. He's looking ominous, actually, at the moment. I don't really like the look of that. That gives me some nerves. Are we going to see a big shower before the end of this race? And that would be kind of fun. Don't get me wrong, I like a good variable weather race. Get some rain interruption. I've got no slipstream going on here. We get a good tow, but we're getting Pegger that gets the better tow from third. Liam has shot across the line and ended up in the back of Pegger. And Pegger got pushed all the way up onto the top of the bloody grandstand through there. That's quite impressive. Oh, we tagged the back of Scotty's car through turn 1 as well. There's a little bit of oversteer, a little bit of sliding around from the vehicle. Scotty slid up in front of us. We push Scotty. We get pushed from Blakey, I think, in that one. Scotty wanted to do that cut back underneath. Danger Man slides the car about. It's all getting very, very hectic again in this little group. There's a pink car, thought about it, changed its mind in that move to the inside. Brazen's, well, the leader with no slipstream, no help down there. We fly either side of the yellow machine. Danger Man backing out of that ultra-tight line on the inside of the hairpin. We've got a good run here, but I'm not going to have a pass at this corner. In fact, I had a better run than even I realised through there. We probably could have done that one if we wanted to. We're to the outside. I think we're actually going to be ahead by the time we turn in. Indeed we are. We're about to get murdered when it comes to the start-finish straight. Here we go. There goes. Okay, so Scotty goes past. Now, if we can get the draft quick enough, this might be a repassable opportunity. It's close. Oh no! Oh no, we left it too late. We left it too late to get out of the slipstream, and we put Scotty's car around. Oh, bloody hell. We got to fall all the way back to 13th position. 15th position, in fact. We're going to have some work to do here. Is it impossible? No. Is it very difficult? Yes. Ewan gets tangled up in the midst of all of that one. I don't know why I left it. Oh, I guess I was doing a little bit of experiment of how close was I going to get to Scotty's car before we got the finish line, and I was just trying to be sneaky. That was silly. That was a silly decision by me. It's okay. It's okay. We have got time to recover. We have got time to try and climb our way back up again. The leaders are not too far away here. We're going to duck underneath through this and sit in the draft. We need, if we're going to catch up, we need a lot. We need to get clear. We can't sit in traffic for the entire time. We sit in traffic. I mean, this is what we're going to have happen. We sit in traffic, we'll lose places, gain places. And while it's exciting, you know, at the end of the day, it'll be a good race, whichever way it goes. Oh, there's nowhere to go. We found the gap in the middle. Where's the draft? Come on, where's the draft coming from? Keep going, keep going, keep going. We've caught up to Brazen. Oh, we Brazen a big old assistance into turn 1. That's fine. We're around the outside of everybody. We're up onto 2 wheels. We're across the anti-quarter track extending curbs, and around we go. We did so well to recover, and then we pissed it all away by getting a little bit too much speed through that first corner. Just too much. Just too much. The problem is I've not been in the pack like this so far in this race in these cars, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing with them. Well, I say that, but I mean, like, we had a slipstream like the entire way down the start-finish straight, and I've just never approached turn 1 with that level of speed before. We got a little bit carried away. We tried our very hardest to make that one work, but here we are now in 15th position with 2 laps to go after this. Yeah, we've got a couple of laps to go after this. We're going to try our very best to climb back up the field. We will see where this goes as we get a big snap of oversteer. Here we go. We need the big slipstream all the way down here, which we are not getting. Oh, no. Oh, no, we needed the draft. Unfortunately for me, Ollie got the draft off of Ewan's car, and they just made the gap. There's been a crash up ahead, which is kind of good for us. Unfortunately, there's just so many cars now between us and the leaders. That's how you can sometimes get away with... Oh! Blakey, Scotty are in big trouble. Ewan collected one of them. We go through without any issues. I was too far back. I didn't see what started that one, but it's been a bad time for Blakey, a bad time for Scotty as well. Not being Scotty's race, this one. The pack is all bunched up. Now, oh, we pushed that car way too hard. Again, I'm trying maybe even a bit too hard. Huge crash from Angus. Angus was squeezed up against the fence, made a big error through there, pinged off the wall. I mean, this is great news for me in terms of my prospects of winning. We were 15th and out of the slipstream at the start of this lap, and now we're 7th, with a realistic chance of drafting our way to the front or towards the front, ready for this final lap. I mean, they tried to fit 5 cars into a space that just wasn't going to work in the end there. We get a good run around this final corner. Longbow's looking for a draft. I've got nothing going on at the moment. That's kind of concerning. That's very alarming, actually. Where is my draft gone? Nothing. Absolutely nothing for me the entire way around. Stevie got squeezed in the middle and got a big wiggle going on through there. Can we do something about this? No, we can't. No. Stevie got lag punted by the looks of it. Completely... nothing I could do. Well, Stevie was quite a long way away from the car in front, and it looked like he hit something, which suggests to me a little bit of lag got the better of that one, because that car was going straight, and then it was at almost 90 degrees to the track. I can't avoid that. That just happens. The good news for me is, well, me and Chris are really catching up to this group. This is where it went wrong on the final lap of the race last time around. We sweep around the outside of the grey car. We're back with the lead group. Chris is busy looking around that outside line. Doesn't work. We're going to sit on the curb. We're going to try to get that curb boost. We want to be in a position for that run to the finish line here. Brazen slides, and it's 3 wide up at the front. It's going to be almost 4 wide. Gliska's looking, and there's nowhere to go here. There's just nowhere to make another car into that. Liam's balls it up. Liam's out very wide on that corner. We push Gliska through the final turn. Here comes the slipstream battle to the finish line. Who has got it? We've got a massive run on the outside. Is anyone going to be close enough to beat us? They're not going to do it! From 15th, with a lap to go, or 2 laps to go, we take a victory. We will claim victory here. What a battle. What a recovery drive. I should not have won that race. There is not a single bit of me that should have won that race in the slightest. But the right place at the right time. We snuck our way through the pack. We took victory on the run to the finish line. We almost pushed Gliska to victory, but we got it. We got it in the end. Bloody hell. Gliska got second as well, so the car we pushed also did quite well. Scotty gets fastest lap down in 9th. A manic race. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. A big thank you to Scotty as well for building this wonderful track. Been a lot of fun to go racing around here. That, though, shall be it from me. Until next time, a goodbye.